Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how I create and edit my YouTube videos. This intro is going to be a little bit long because this is going to be the example for my editing process, so excuse that and let's begin. Alright everyone, I'm here on my desktop. You're going to need a couple of things for doing this. You're going to need a desktop, preferably a PC, because I'm not sure if these programs work on MacBook or Chromebook or whatever it is else that you have. So first things first, you're going to need Shotcut, Bandicam, and optionally SuperSimple Video Converter. That's just to convert your videos into smaller formats and more edit friendly formats, and I'll show you how that works here. So we're going to open this program, and this is the interface right here. So now usually what I would do is take my footage and just drag it right there, and then you can convert it into anything you want. We're not going to do that right now because it's already in an edit friendly format. So now let's open up our program Shotcut, and that's what I use for all of my editing. It can do a wide array of things. Anything you need to cut and edit a video is in this program. So this is the startup menu. You have your new project, recent projects, you have your export menu, and you have your timeline, and as well as your keyframes, which we're not going to mess with right now. That'll be a tutorial for a later video. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag our footage right into this menu right here, where it says recent projects. You don't have to drag it specifically there, but that's preferred. It's any way that you can open the file. So now you're going to right click on the timeline, make sure you're clicked on the timeline, track operations, and add video track. And then you want to drag this down here. And here we are. We're starting to edit our video. So now if you want to mute the video to where there is no audio, see there's audio right now. How I create and edit my YouTube video. Now if you press, we don't want to do that. Stop clicking out. There we go. Mute. No more audio. And if you want it to be visible or not on this timeline, you just press that button where it says show, the little eyeball. So we're going to show that, and we're going to keep the audio for this, for the purpose of this video. So now, the basics. If you want to cut a video down to a certain length, or you want to just take out all the long pauses and silences, so now you just want to go, this right here is called, it's called your playhead. And here you can split things at the playhead. You can press the hotkey S. I usually prefer to right click and split it myself. So we're going to split it at playhead, and that divides this track into two separate partitions. So you see how there is now a line there. Now all you have to do for this is ripple delete, and that gets rid of that long pause and silence for you. And you can continue to do that with the rest of the track. Split it playhead. If you want to delete a certain portion, you have to split it twice. Be careful you don't forget that, or you'll delete footage that you want to keep. And it shows you all the audio waves down here, so you can actually easily cut out all of that if you want to, like I'm doing here. You can also overlay videos on top of each other. So we're going to go to track operations. We're going to right click just this gray space here. Anywhere here will do. But if you select on a specific track, you can move it up or down. And we're going to show you that here in a minute. So now track operations, add video tracks. So now you have two video tracks which you can name. And I'm going to name this one footage. And I'm going to go up here and name this one graphics. So now that we have our video cut down, at least for the purpose of this tutorial, let's just remove that long pause there. Now we're going to go up and we're going to select another file. We're going to go to my portable hard drive and we're going to add my intro. Well, no, we're going to do, that's a little bit more complicated, so we'll do that in a separate video, but we're going to go ahead and add a picture on here. So we're going to take this red border here, just drag it and drop right there. It's going to look like that if there's transparency in the image whatsoever. It'll buff it out a little bit, but when you put it over the track, just drag it and drop. Make sure it's lined up because it has a snap feature. This magnet right here is your snap feature. And you can see that this added that video over the footage. And it'll end right there. So you can just drag it, like you drag the arrow down here and extend or shorten your image. It's only doing that because I have the bar there. But you can shorten it, extend it all the way to the end of the video, and see how it snaps. It should be pretty smooth for you. And if you want to, for example, move this track up, you're going to right click, track operations, move track up, and now that is not visible. But if we go ahead and make it on visible, you can see just the border. And now let's move this track back up. So this is just a basic representation of what you can do with Shotcut. I'm going to have more videos coming out soon, and I'm going to teach you how to use the entire program, including green screen and audio effects. So now let's say you want to add some saturation to this video and sharpen it up a little bit. So now we're going to go right here where it says filters. Make sure you're selecting filters. Properties is very useful too if you want to speed up the video. We're going to show you that here in a little bit. And we're going to go to filters. We're going to press this plus mark right here. And let's say we want to increase the sharpness. We're going to just type in sharpness instead of scrolling all the way through all these filter options. Sharpen. There we go. And you can adjust the amount. I'm going to turn it all the way up. Size all the way down. And that looks nice and sharp, at least for what I've got with the quality of the camera on my phone. Now let's say you want to fade the video in. This will be right here at your favorites. And you just press fade in video with filters. Plus another plus. And let's say we want to fade out at the very end of this video. Select that on the track, that clip. And then, see, every time you select a different clip, it'll have the different filters that are applied to it. It won't apply to the entire track. You have to go in each individual clip and add that in. But there's a little trick. You can press on this clip that has these filters, and you see here, it says copy checked filters. Press that, press another clip, and then paste the checked filters. And there you go. And we're going to remove fade in video for this one. We're going to paste it into this one. And here we're going to do fade out video. And here you see it fades out. And you can adjust how long or short the fade is with the duration setting. And you can press this plus mark, or you can type in your own variable and set it yourself. And see how it makes the fade twice as long? Now to export, you're going to go up here where it says export. Press that, it'll open up your export menu. Press export file. Advanced options we'll explore later, but you can choose. It's going to be in the MP4 format, which is what you want, and you just select a destination, you type in a name. We're just going to do a bunch of random letters, and then you would press save. I'm not going to do that now because I'm going to actually edit this part of the video for the purpose of the video you're watching right now. So thanks for watching. I'm sorry if it's long and drawn out. I'm sorry if it took a long time to get my point across, but I'm going to have a lot more tutorials coming soon. Keep an eye out for it.
Gray, the days are long, caught in a world that feels so wrong. No light to guide, just endless night.